It's been 40 years since his death, but Bruce Lee's legend lives on. To mark the anniversary of his death, his trademark yellow jumpsuit goes on auction in Hong Kong this week.
Bruce Lee's legacy in martial arts is unmatched, no matter how you look at it. His iconic film performances, innovative training methods, and relentless pursuit of self-improvement have molded him into an eternal legend. Lee continually pushed the boundaries of what was possible. But how many of these stories are true, and how much is fiction? Well, one thing is for sure. If these Bruce Lee moments were not recorded, no one would believe it. Let's dive into 20 of the most iconic Bruce Lee moments in history. Number 20. Showdown at the Shaolin Temple. The unparalleled talent of Bruce Lee was on full display for the Shaolin Temple fight sequence in the iconic film Enter the Dragon. The film's opening scene sets the stage for the epic journey that follows. Viewers are treated to a mesmerizing display of skill and athleticism as Bruce Lee, alongside martial artists Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, engage in a breathtaking melee. Shirtless and exuding raw power, Lee demonstrates his mastery of martial arts. As the fight unfolds, Jackie Chan and Sammo Hung, both esteemed martial artists in their own right, bring their A-game to the showdown, matching Lee's intensity and skill. Sammo Hung, despite bearing the brunt of the punishment, delivers a jaw-dropping performance, executing backflips and acrobatic maneuvers with grace and precision. Throughout the melee, the choreography is executed with breathtaking precision, each strike and counter meticulously timed and executed. The dynamic interplay between the three martial artists creates a visually stunning spectacle. The scene not only highlights Lee's superior combat skills, but also showcases the immense talent of his co-stars. Number 19. Cheng Chao-an versus the Big Boss. In the movie Fists of Fury, Bruce Lee's character, Cheng Chao-an, faces off against Xiao Mi, also known as the Big Boss, in a climactic battle. This showdown is set against the backdrop of a drug trade operating within an ice factory. The setting itself adds to the atmosphere, with the stark industrial environment of the ice factory providing a chilling contrast to the heated combat. As the fight unfolds, viewers are treated to Lee's character employing a combination of skill, speed, and sheer determination to confront Xiao Mi and his criminal empire. Lee's movements are fluid and precise. The choreography is masterfully executed, blending stellar stunt work with a compelling narrative arc. Xiao Mi grows increasingly desperate as the battle rages on. His fear becomes palpable as Cheng Chao-an closes in on him, and his wild and uncoordinated attacks compared to Lee's calm and calculated maneuvers perfectly reflect this. The conflict reaches its zenith in a climactic final move. Cheng Chao-an executes a decisive strike, incapacitating Xiao Mi and emerging victorious in their epic battle. The final blow is delivered with such force and precision that it leaves no doubt about Cheng Chao-an's dominance and the ultimate downfall of the Big Boss. The showdown in Fists of Fury is not just a battle between two characters, but a clash of ideologies and moralities, encapsulated through physical combat. It remains a standout moment in Bruce Lee's illustrious career, reaffirming his legacy as a martial arts legend. Number 18. Speed punches. Bruce Lee's mastery of the fighting arts was nothing short of legendary. Those who knew and saw him up close would testify that the man truly did some otherworldly stuff. For example, he could throw a punch much better than anyone else so far. Bruce was so excellent that by the time he would throw a strike, it would have been too late for his adversaries to mount any defense. Back in 1976, Bruce was at a martial arts exhibition when he ran into Victor Moore. Victor Moore was no ordinary person. He held a 10th-degree black belt in karate and was also a 4-time world karate champion. The two men had met at Long Beach International Karate Championships that year, with Bruce being a special guest. During a speed drill, Bruce thrilled the crowd, performing several moves, including his famous unstoppable punch. Apparently, Moore believed that Bruce was not fast enough to hit him with the punch. So in front of everyone, the duo decided to put this theory to the test. Bruce was supposed to throw a punch in Moore's direction, and all Moore had to do was block it. The two men took their places and then the action came through. Bruce Lee literally threw that punch not once but twice, making sure that it didn't hit Moore. Even though Moore didn't get hit in the face, it's safe to say that he got the message loud and clear. Now that's fast. Number 17. Beating up the mafia henchman. Another excellent demonstration of Lee's superhuman capabilities came in the movie The Way of the Dragon. Here, Lee's character, Tang Lung, a martial artist from Hong Kong, travels to Rome to assist his family's restaurant, which is being threatened by the local mafia. This sets in motion an unforgettable fight scene, a captivating display of martial arts prowess. As Tang Lung ventures into the heart of mafia headquarters, he finds himself facing off against a formidable array of adversaries. He faces a group of mafia henchmen, determined to protect their territory at all costs. Despite being outnumbered, Tang Lung remains undaunted, channeling his inner strength and focus into every strike and maneuver. Tang Lung even absorbs a punch, shedding his jacket with deliberate resolve to signal his readiness to unleash a torrent of fury upon his adversaries. What follows is a spectacle of martial arts mastery, as Tang Lung dispatches his opponents with a combination of lightning-fast kicks and precise strikes. Through its electrifying action and compelling narrative, the scene showcases the timeless allure of courage, honor, and the indomitable human spirit. This cinematic display may not impress everyone equally, of course. After all, how hard can acting be? But what most fail to understand is that the techniques displayed on screen are very real. Had Lee wanted to, he could have inflicted a serious amount of damage on everyone. Number 16. Fighting blindfolded. In close combat, one must be alert at all times. The moment you slip up, you immediately hand your opponent an upper hand that they can use against you. For Bruce Lee, however, things went even further. His mastery of the martial arts had become so innate that he literally didn't even need to have his eyes open to win a fight. In an exhibition he had a few years before he passed away, a blindfolded Bruce Lee and his perfectly perceptive partner went toe-to-toe for a few moments. Finding the perfect time, Lee picked his spot and struck with optimal precision. He literally dispatched the guy in less than a minute while being blindfolded for the entire time. But his sparring partner was not content with being knocked to the ground once, so he came back again for the second round. Bruce, still blindfolded, dispatched him for a second time in an even shorter amount of time. The two men then went on sparring for a third time, and the result wasn't any different. Bruce showed impressive skill and mastery of his fighting style, and his sparring partner was just no match for his superior abilities. Number 15. Disarming a swordsman. In the iconic scene from Fist of Fury, Bruce Lee's character Chen Zhen, a skilled Chinese martial artist seeking justice for the death of his revered martial arts master, faces off against the Japanese school's most senior student in a gripping showdown. Despite the formidable skills of his opponent, Chen displays remarkable agility and prowess, skillfully evading each strike with precision. His movements are fluid and calculated, embodying the essence of martial arts mastery. As the battle progresses, the intensity mounts, and Chen's superiority becomes increasingly evident through his swift and decisive actions. The opponent, wielding a razor-sharp sword, initially seems to have the upper hand. His attacks are swift and lethal, but Chen's lightning-fast reflexes and strategic thinking turn the tide. In a daring and spectacular move, Chen lands a powerful kick that disarms his adversary, sending the sword flying out of his hands and landing squarely in his back. Even decades after its release, this memorable highlight in Fist of Fury continues to captivate audiences, leaving them on the edge of their seats. The scene remains a testament to Bruce Lee's enduring legacy as a martial arts icon and a master of cinematic storytelling. Number 14. The Strike Fight. The strike fight scene from 1971's Fists of Fury encapsulates the essence of Lee's cinematic brilliance and his profound impact on the genre. In this scene, Bruce Lee portrays Chung Chao-an, a pacifist Chinese man who finds himself thrust into a violent confrontation against the oppressive forces of the Big Boss, who brutalizes laborers when they decide to go on strike. The scenario sets a powerful backdrop for the unfolding drama. As the workers' rebellion gains momentum, the big boss dispatches his henchmen to crush the uprising. Seeing this, Chow An breaks his vow of nonviolence to defend the helpless workers. Dozens of adversaries converge upon Chow An, armed with an assortment of weapons. Undeterred, Chow An unleashes a relentless barrage of kicks and punches upon his adversaries. Despite facing overwhelming odds and confronting a multitude of foes, Lee's character dispatches them with effortless efficiency. Each opponent is met with a combination of speed, precision, and power that only Bruce Lee could deliver. From lightning-fast strikes to acrobatic maneuvers, every moment in this fight scene is imbued with intensity and excitement. Lee's ability to seamlessly blend dramatic narrative with high-octane action set a new standard for martial arts films. Chung Chao-An's transformation from a pacifist to a fighter for justice encapsulates the essence of Bruce Lee's philosophy and his belief in fighting for what is right, even against insurmountable odds. Number 13. Fighting Gangsters. In the pivotal scene from Way of the Dragon, Bruce Lee's Tang Lung confronts the gangsters who have brazenly taken his love interest hostage. This is a turning point in the story, showcasing Tang's fierce determination. The atmosphere crackles with anticipation as Tang confronts the thugs, his steely gaze betraying no hint of fear. The gangsters, unaware of the force they have provoked, make the fatal mistake of attempting to intimidate Tang. When one of the thugs audaciously lands a punch on Tang, it ignites a primal fury within him. With calculated precision, Tang sheds his jacket and unleashes a barrage of devastating kicks. Each kick is executed with impeccable technique and raw power, incapacitating his assailants with effortless grace. Each strike lands with pinpoint accuracy and bone-crushing impact. As the thugs fall one by one, their defeat becomes all but inevitable. Following his decisive victory, Tang's reputation as a formidable martial artist spreads throughout the criminal underworld, earning him both admiration and fear. Moreover, Tang Lung's bond with Chen Qinghua, portrayed by actress Nora Miao, deepens as they navigate the dangers together, with Chen providing moral support and encouragement to Tang. While the romantic subplot between Tang and Chen is not the primary focus of the film, it adds emotional resonance to Tang's quest for justice. Number 12. Fighting Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. The legendary showdown between Bruce Lee and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in Game of Death remains to this day an iconic moment in martial arts cinema. This encounter symbolizes the intersection of different fighting philosophies and cultures. The stark contrast between Lee's nimble frame and Abdul-Jabbar's towering stature immediately sets the stage for a visually arresting confrontation. Abdul-Jabbar proves himself to be a formidable opponent, wielding his towering stature and fluid moves with impressive finesse. His height and reach present a unique challenge. In response, Lee's character demonstrates remarkable adaptability and strategic thinking, using his speed and agility to outmaneuver his larger adversary and exploit openings in his defense. Each movement is a testament to Lee's deep understanding of combat dynamics, his ability to remain calm under pressure, and his unwavering focus. Bruce Lee employed Jeet Kune Do to deliver a dynamic and fluid fighting style characterized by speed, precision, and adaptability. His movements are swift and unpredictable. Abdul-Jabbar, on the other hand, showcased a more traditional martial arts style influenced by his training in Shotokan karate. His approach emphasized power, stability, and long-range techniques, making use of his height and reach to deliver strong, sweeping strikes and kicks. As the battle reaches its climax, Lee's resourcefulness and skill shine through, culminating in a decisive victory. The scene encapsulates the importance of adaptability, the integration of various fighting techniques, and the relentless pursuit of self-improvement. It stands as a powerful testament to Lee's enduring legacy, his influence on martial arts cinema, and his role as a bridge between Eastern and Western martial arts traditions. Number 11. Mr. Roper Tag Team. In the climactic showdown of Enter the Dragon, the tension reaches its zenith as Han, the nefarious mastermind, seeks to test the mettle of Bruce Lee and his ally, Mr. Roper. Roper, played by the charismatic John Saxon, opts to face off against the formidable Bolo. As the battle unfolds, Roper engages in a fierce exchange of blows with his adversary. Meanwhile, Lee confronts Han's henchmen with a lethal combination of speed and precision. Against the backdrop of Han's opulent lair, the scene erupts into violence and chaos, with combatants clashing amidst a flurry of fists and feet. Amidst the chaos, Bruce Lee's unparalleled martial arts skills take center stage. With each punch and kick, he embodies the essence of martial arts philosophy, channeling his inner strength and discipline to overcome seemingly insurmountable odds. As the dust settles and the echoes of battle fade, Lee and Roper emerge victorious. Number 10. Fighting Dan Inosanto. In Game of Death, Bruce Lee's iconic battle against Dan Inosanto displayed his unparalleled martial arts skill and his ability to choreograph captivating fight sequences. While only a portion of the film was completed before Lee's untimely passing, this fight scene offers a glimpse into what could have been a truly remarkable film. Leading up to the fight, Lee's character, Billy Lowe, ascends a pagoda filled with adversaries to confront the mastermind behind his brother's death. The scene unfolds in a dimly lit chamber, heightening the suspense and focusing attention on the combatants. Both Lee and Inosanto, who was also a real-life martial artist and one of Lee's closest friends and students, demonstrate exceptional skill and precision as they engaged in battle. Throughout the fight, Lee used his signature techniques, blending elements of Wing Chun, boxing, and Jeet Kune Do to outmaneuver and counter Inosanto's attacks. Inosanto, representing Filipino martial arts such as Eskrima and Kali, employs swift strikes and intricate weapon techniques. This juxtaposition of styles highlights Lee's philosophy of incorporating the best elements from various disciplines. From the moment Lee and Inosanto square off, the choreography is flawlessly executed, with each movement calculated for maximum impact and suspense. The fluidity and precision of their movements reflect years of training and a deep understanding of martial arts, making the fight both technically impressive and viscerally engaging. What makes this fight scene truly special is not just the physical prowess displayed by both combatants, but also the strategic depth and psychological intrigue woven into every exchange. The dynamic interplay between offense and defense, attack and counterattack, adds layers of complexity to the confrontation. As the battle reaches its climax, the mastery of both fighters is on full display, with Lee's lightning-fast strikes countered by Inosanto's calculated defenses. Lee ultimately emerges victorious, demonstrating his superiority in combat, despite the formidable skills of his opponent. While Game of Death may remain an unfinished masterpiece, the fight between Bruce Lee and Dan Inosanto serves as a reminder of Lee's enduring legacy as a martial arts icon and visionary filmmaker. The encounter between Lee and Inosanto is a powerful example of his belief in the integration of different fighting styles and his commitment to pushing the boundaries of martial arts and cinema. This fight scene, with its blend of athleticism, strategy, and dramatic intensity, continues to captivate audiences and inspire martial artists around the world. Number 9. Fighting his way out of the base in Enter the Dragon. In the heart-pounding sequence known as the base escape attempt from Enter the Dragon, Bruce Lee once again proves why he is regarded as a martial arts icon. Lee finds himself embroiled in a high-stakes mission to infiltrate the underground base of the notorious villain, Mr. Han. As part of a covert operation led by British intelligence, Lee is tasked with gathering incriminating evidence against Han, who is involved in drug and human trafficking. The base escape attempt sequence occurs when Lee discovers crucial information within Han's underground base and realizes that he must deliver this intelligence to his superiors. However, navigating through the labyrinthine corridors and facing off against Han's formidable henchmen proves to be a daunting challenge. Lee finds himself surrounded by Han's formidable guards. The stage is thus set for a breathtaking display of combat prowess. Unarmed but undaunted, Lee unleashes a barrage of lightning-fast strikes and evasive maneuvers, effortlessly neutralizing his adversaries. Lee seamlessly transitions from unarmed combat to weaponized fighting. As the stakes escalate, he deftly wields an array of improvised weapons. But it is with his legendary nunchucks that Lee truly shines. Beyond the spectacle of combat, this scene encapsulates the essence of Bruce Lee's legend. It's not just about the physicality of the fight, but the indomitable spirit and unwavering determination that Lee embodies. Number 8. The Hong-Ku Dojo Fight. In Fist of Fury, the Hong-Ku Dojo fight scene begins with simmering tension as representatives of a Japanese dojo mock the deceased master of the Jing Wu school, provoking Chung Chao-An's burning desire for revenge. What follows is a masterclass in martial arts choreography. Over 24 students attempt to overwhelm Chung Chao-An, only to be swiftly and decisively defeated. The choreography is expertly crafted, ensuring a seamless flow from one moment to the next. Lee's movements are precise and fluid, demonstrating both his physical agility and his deep understanding of martial arts techniques. Next up, Chung Chao-An unleashes his nunchucks. The intensity escalates as he skillfully wields the weapon against his adversaries. With lightning-fast strikes and unparalleled precision, Chung demonstrates his mastery of the nunchaku, decisively turning the tide of the battle in his favor. Chung's opponents find themselves overwhelmed by his formidable skills. The confrontation eventually turns into a one-sided fight. Lee's ability to portray such overwhelming superiority without losing the dramatic tension is a testament to his acting prowess and understanding of cinematic storytelling. While it might not seem like a big deal, since it's only a movie scene, there are real risks involved. Actors and stunt performers often sustain injuries or mishaps. Number 7. One-inch punch. Bruce Lee's real-life one-inch punch and six-inch punch demonstrations are legendary examples of his incredible speed, power, and precision in martial arts. These techniques showcase his mastery of Jeet Kune Do principles, emphasizing efficiency, economy of motion, and explosive power. For the one-inch punch, Lee delivered a powerful blow from an extremely close distance. Lee often demonstrated this technique to showcase his ability to generate force using minimal movement. During a one-inch punch demonstration, Bruce Lee would stand with one foot forward, shoulder-width apart, and his fist positioned just an inch away from the target. With lightning speed and perfect alignment of his body mechanics, he would then unleash a forceful punch, sending the target flying backward. For maximum impact, he used proper alignment, weight transfer, and hip rotation. Lee's lightning-fast execution allowed him to deliver a powerful strike in a fraction of a second. He concentrated his energy and intention into the point of impact, maximizing the effectiveness of the punch. Despite the short distance, Lee's punches were precise and targeted vulnerable points on the body, such as the solar plexus or sternum. His iconic 6-inch punches were similarly impactful, even more so in some ways. In this technique, Lee would deliver a powerful punch from a slightly greater distance. The idea is to generate explosive power over a short distance, making it a devastating close-quarters combat technique. During demonstrations of the 6-inch punch, Bruce Lee would often stand in a relaxed stance before suddenly unleashing a rapid and forceful strike, demonstrating the effectiveness of his close-range combat skills. Number 6. Fighting Chuck Norris's Colt. In the climactic showdown of The Way of the Dragon, Bruce Lee's Tang Lung faces off against Chuck Norris's Colt in an epic battle set against the grandeur of Rome's Colosseum. This confrontation between two martial arts titans is a true spectacle. The encounter arises due to a clash of interests and loyalties. Colt is hired by the main antagonist, Mr. Ho, to intimidate and eliminate Tang Lung, who has been disrupting their criminal operations in Rome. The scene is masterfully crafted to highlight the skills of both Bruce Lee and Chuck Norris. As Tang Lung, Bruce Lee appears nearly unstoppable, displaying his formidable skills with precision and power. His lightning-fast strikes and bone-crushing kicks are executed with effortless grace. However, Colt proves to be a worthy adversary. His martial arts style, Tang Soo Do, is characterized by powerful striking techniques and fluid movements. He lands several impactful blows, testing Tang's resilience and determination. The Colosseum serves as a majestic backdrop, heightening the drama and intensity of the encounter. The ancient structure, with its historical significance and imposing presence, adds a layer of grandeur to the showdown. As the battle unfolds, the dynamic interplay between Lee's and Norris's contrasting styles creates a visually stunning and emotionally charged spectacle. Lee's agility and speed are pitted against Norris's strength and technique, creating a riveting display of martial arts mastery. Throughout the fight, Tang Lung's dominance becomes increasingly apparent. Despite facing formidable opposition, his strategic thinking and superior skills allow him to gradually gain the upper hand. The clash becomes a test of skill, determination, and respect between two martial arts legends. Tang Lung's eventual victory is all the more impressive given the abilities of his opponent. His triumph cements his reputation as a skilled martial artist. The film concludes with Tang Lung returning to his hometown in Hong Kong. Having learned from his experiences in Rome, he now has a better understanding of honor, loyalty, and the true spirit of martial arts. The victory over Colt is not just a personal triumph for Tang Lung, but a testament to Bruce Lee's enduring legacy as a martial arts icon and cinematic legend. Number 5. A weird diet plan. Bruce Lee was not just about fighting. He was a fitness genius ahead of his time. His innovative approach to training, which combined intense exercise with a smart eating plan, set the stage for how athletes train today. Unlike most athletes of his era who focused solely on their sport, Lee mixed strength and stamina workouts with his martial arts drills to boost his entire body's power. He started his mornings by skipping rope or running for miles. This may seem perfectly normal now, but it was groundbreaking back then. Lee's home was like a mini-gym, equipped with all kinds of workout gear. He paid just as much attention to his diet, pioneering the use of protein shakes before they became mainstream. His homemade concoctions included protein powder, raw eggs, sometimes with shells, bananas, peanut flour, powdered milk, and even chocolate ice cream for fun. Lee even experimented with raw hamburger meat drinks to ensure he got enough protein. He aimed to stay quick and flexible. At one point, he bulked up too much, which affected his agility, prompting him to adjust his workouts to maintain strength while staying nimble. This balance was essential for his philosophy, encapsulated in his famous saying, "Be like water, formless, shapeless." To this day, Lee's diet and fitness regime continue to inspire athletes and fitness enthusiasts. Number 4. Super kick demonstration. One legendary story about Bruce Lee involves his encounter with a massive 45-kilogram sandbag. Using his powerful super sidekick, Lee split the sandbag wide open. This was not a movie. Instead, it was real life. This moment was so epic that it was even recognized by the Guinness Book of World Records. The power required to tear through a sandbag like that is immense, and it showcased Lee's incredible strength and precision. For perspective, you can compare Lee to someone like Iron Mike Tyson. His punches were said to feel like being hit with a 50-kilogram cement bag. Lee, similarly, with a single kick, could make a similar bag fly and almost knock it over. Bruce Lee wasn't just a martial arts movie star. He was a force of nature, blending discipline, skill, and unbelievable power. His awe-inspiring feats have continued to inspire people long after his passing, demonstrating how one individual can revolutionize the world of martial arts and merge movie magic with real-life heroics. Number 3. Legendary fight with Wong Jack Man. The encounter between martial arts legends Wong Jack Man and Bruce Lee in 1964 in Oakland, California, is shrouded in myth and controversy, but had a profound impact on Lee's martial arts philosophy. Wong, trained in traditional Chinese martial arts, challenged Lee over his teaching methods, particularly his inclusion of non-Chinese students. Accounts of the fight vary widely. Some suggest that Lee swiftly defeated Wong with his speed and precision. Others claim that the encounter was more competitive and protracted. Some accounts even suggest an inconclusive end to the fight. Regardless of the specifics, The encounter spurred Lee to reassess his techniques and training methods. Dissatisfied with his performance and the limitations of traditional martial arts, he developed Jeet Kune Do, emphasizing practicality, efficiency, and adaptability in combat. Number 2. Fighting with the nunchaku. Nunchaku in the right hands aren't just simple sticks connected by a chain or rope. Bruce Lee was able to transform them into a natural extension of his body filled with energy and precision. Lee actually dismissed nunchucks at first, calling them a worthless piece of junk. This is quite ironic considering their rich history, which goes back 400 years in Japanese martial arts, where they were mainly used to improve quick hand movements and stances. However, Dan Inosanto, Lee's friend and a martial arts expert in his own right, convinced him to give these so-called junkie sticks a try. Just 3 months after training, Lee was wielding nunchaku like a pro, creating incredible force and precision with them. They quickly became his signature weapon in movies, showcasing his remarkable skill. Today, nunchaku are a big part of what people remember about Bruce Lee, and he is the reason they are so popular in martial arts. His mastery turned these traditional tools into symbols of his unparalleled martial arts prowess and creativity. Number 1. Real-life fight. This is a real-life sparring match between Lee and his disciple Ted Wong. Dressed in all black, both Lee and Wong participate in a semi-competitive demonstration of their skills. Ted Wong, a skilled martial artist trained under Bruce Lee, became a prominent instructor of Jeet Kune Do after Lee's passing. The sparring session captured on video occurred during one of Lee's training sessions at his Los Angeles school. Both duelists can be seen wearing protective gear and engaging in a controlled yet dynamic exchange of techniques. While not a full contact fight, this demonstration offers insight into Lee's speed, precision, and adaptability. It also reflects his commitment to refining his martial arts skills through practical training with his students. Following Bruce Lee's death in 1973, Ted Wong continued to practice and teach Jeet Kune Do, dedicating himself to preserving and promoting Lee's legacy. His contributions played a crucial role in keeping Bruce Lee's teachings alive and relevant in contemporary martial arts practice until his own passing in 2010. Well, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Don't miss this video you see on your screen right now. It's truly unbelievable.